sassy saddles. Oh, I modeled them after the adventures of Shadow Spade. Her stories are always full of mystery and suspense, and best of all, fabulous costumes. Shadow Spade believes it all comes down to attention to detail. And so do I. There. Now it's perfect.
Oh, sorry I messed up your dress thingy.
Nothing we can't fix in a stitch. What are you doing in Canterlot?
I'm here for Princess Celestia's Royal Garden.
You heard right. And Rainbow Dash is here to fly with them. So exciting.
Well, kind of exciting. Technically, I'm not flying. It is pretty sweet. And I do get to stay in the castle, hang out with the Wonderbolts, and eat awesome food at the dinner tonight. Speaking of the dinner, you're still coming, right?
I ordered.
Sorry, but I've got a full load of deliveries today. I'm not sure I have time to redo your order.
Oh, of course you don't.
Box-shaped.
Oh, yes. And I very much appreciate it. But if there was any way you could squeeze in one more little delivery...
Rarity, you could sweet-talk a filly out of candy.
Oh, it was nothing. No pony minds a compliment. Now...
Let's grab some grub!
Mine as well. It's masculine and yet soft, with the barest hint of floral notes.
Rarity, don't you know who this is?
So nice to meet you.
You didn't let me finish. He's a living legend. He holds the Wonderbolt record in the Mustang Marathon.
Well, that was a long time ago. Really now?
Oh, I'm nowhere near as good as you. I mean, I'm fast, but I don't have the endurance to go long distances.
Don't be modest.
I can't believe I just met Wind Rider. Yeah, he's coming out of retirement to take the spot of honor in the center of our aerial flower formation tomorrow. Practice tomorrow was gonna be so boring.
I don't suppose I could keep you company.
You could! They always let friends and family come watch practices.
But don't you worry. I've come prepared.
Well, we better get some shut-eye before practice.
See you tomorrow, Rarity!
Good night!
You'd be talking to me. Rainbow Dash, Spitfire's mom sent a message that she was sick. She had to leave to take care of her. Unless Spitfire comes back, yes.
I won't let you down, Soren. Ah! This is the best thing ever!
Shh. Let her have this, darling.
But I don't see her up there. Do you know Spitfire?
Oh, you're Spitfire's mom. But I thought you were sick.
What?
Well, Spitfire got a note from you saying you weren't feeling...
I don't know. But I do know I didn't send my daughter a note.
Could some pony have sent Spitfire a fake note?
Who would do such a thing? Me? I would never do that to Spitfire. Why would you think it was me?
Spitfire came by my room and told me she had to go see her mom at around midnight. Where were you then?
I was asleep at midnight, having this totally amazing dream.
Suspended.
Rainbow Dash, if you can prove that some pony else is behind Spitfire's disappearance before the start of the show, I'll have to warn you. If you sent that letter, the bylaws are clear. I'd have no choice but to ban you from the Wonderbolts forever. Understand?
And we're going to get to the bottom of this faster than my costume change.
Yeah, what's with the getup?
Obviously, I am channeling Shadow Spade through these gorgeous garments. We had a long road ahead of us, Rainbow Dash and I. Well, not too long because we didn't have much time, but the point is, I was up for the challenge. This must be the envelope for the letter Spitfire got. Rainbow Dash was getting antsy, but I had faith I could clear her name and find the real culprit.
What are you doing?
Oh, just thinking thoughts. Ooh, the damask pattern on these curtains is exquisite. Oh, and this velvet rope holder. Oh, it's just...
We don't have time to look at the decor.
Spitfire that letter, which means some pony must have seen them. I just have a few questions for you.
Like we were supposed to.
A likely story.
I'm telling you, we were there all night, and no one went in or out of that hallway.
Except for you.
What are you trying to say?
The waters were getting choppy. Rainbow Dash's tactics were, well, horrid. It was time for another approach. Perhaps boring.
It is. I've counted all 345 bolts in the ceiling tiles 293 times.
And of course, being a castle guard can be thankless work.
And some pony was nice enough to leave a cake for us, so we did take one little break when we ate that cake.
What kind of cake was it?
Cherry with a custard filling?
Was the frosting vanilla or chocolate? Oh, did I say that one out loud?
I mean, even I think I'm guilty at this point. I really did want to fly in that show.
Korean Canterlot that makes a chocolate cherry cake with custard filling and buttercream frosting rosettes, and that's Cinnamon Chai's Tea and Cake Shop.
Hello, chocolate cherry custard cake with buttercream frosting rosettes in town.
Oh no, but some ponies already bought it. Who was the lucky pony?
Sunglasses and a scarf around her head that covered most of her face. But I do remember she had a really deep, raspy voice.
What do you mean, raspy?
You bought the cake through a big fit when she accidentally got chocolate ganache on her scarf.
That's terrible. What color was the scarf?
White.
No, trust you. You spent more time changing clothes than trying to help me. I'm doomed.
No, you're not. Come on. But I had all my ducks in a row. Except one. She was not going to like it. But there was only one way to find out if my suspicions were correct. I found the culprit. Some pony sent Spitfire away and framed Rainbow Dash for it.
Rarity, I can't believe you would accuse Windrider of framing me. He's a living legend for Pony's sake.
All the evidence points to him. And when we found the rainbow hairs in Spitfire's room, I could tell they didn't fall out. They were cut. No pony loses hair in a chunk. I smelled something on the envelope. Juniper Phoenix, Windrider's cologne of choice. Then, in the castle hallway.
Juniper Phoenix is a very popular fragrance, and any pony could have moved those curtains.
Precisely why I questioned the castle guards. They were at their post at the entrance to the hallway. Whoever ordered the cake got a chocolate stain on their ivory scarf. And I couldn't help but notice that Windrider's scarf is tied in a tight Windsor knot.
It's preposterous. Wonderbolts, you don't believe a word of this, right?
Just admit it. You're as guilty of framing Rainbow Dash as you are of ruining that ivory scarf. No, it was because he was afraid that you would break his long-distance Wonderbolt record. I heard him when Spitfire said you were close to breaking his record.
Dash kicked out of the Wonderbolts forever, my record would be preserved.
Really? That is so not cool. And I thought you were the coolest Wonderbolt ever.
Wonderbolts look out for each other. Which reminds me, where is Spitfire?
I sent her the letter pretending to be Stormy Flare. I told her I had Pegasitis.
Rainbow Dash, we need you to fly in Spitfire's place.
But Spitfire shouldn't have to miss this. I'm gonna get her.
Well, you'll never make it in time.
She'll come through.
Spitfire, you're back! I can't believe you made it.
Why didn't you tell me what you were doing?
Well, I didn't want to get your hopes up until I was sure. And I couldn't be sure until I saw that chocolate stain.
Thank you for believing in me, even when I was doubting you.
For today, how'd you like Windrider's spot in the show?
What? You can't do this to me. I'm one of the greatest Wonderbolts there ever was.
Would I? Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Rainbow Dash?
And as for me, I got a chance to show off my Femme Mystique chic collection.
That's nice, dear.
Oh, did I say that out loud?